Hello everyone, there is Team 9, Olga, Donna, Elvi, AB and Irene with our family story case scenario presentation. Every family has a story. Welcome to ours. Welcome to Milanovic family. Milanovic family is a traditional family with Serbian roots. Ivan Milanovic came to Canada with his wife Boya and two kids Maria and Andrew in 1980. Since then, Maria got married and her brother Andrew got married as well, and they got kids. Today, Milanovic family lives in downtown Aurora, Ontario, in old detached bungalow. Milanovic family was a happy middle-class family till Ivan got a stroke event 10 years ago. Since then, Ivan had a lot of health issue. His right arm is paralyzed, his speech remains slow and unclear. Ivan went through long rehabilitation, but with no success. He became depressed and considered himself useless. His wife Boya is a retired nurse and full caregiver for Ivan. She tries to give her husband the best she can, but she has her own health issues such as type 2 diabetes and post-Lyme disease joint pain. Their daughter Maria lives with them in the basement. She works in LCBO as a manager. She has a skin cancer for many years, but now she is in remission. She was married to George and she has one son, Mark. Unfortunately, George made himself suicide when Mark was 9 years old. Now Mark is 17 years old, teenager. He is in high school. Mark is physically healthy, but he has PTSD, another mental issue due to his father's suicide. Mark frequents psychologist, but doesn't take any medication. School is very challenging for him, but he likes sports and participates in activities. Maria lives with her partner John for last 5 years. John works in construction business with a very busy schedule. John likes to drink alcohol when he is home, and sometimes he becomes verbally aggressive toward Maria and Mark. John doesn't see his problem and doesn't want to seek any doctor consult. Ivan and Boya's son Andrew lives in BC. He is married to Julia and they have two kids, Lisa and Max. Andrew is a marine engineer and has very stressful job. Because of that, he has blood pressure spikes and afraid to have a stroke. Andrew tries to keep himself healthy. He is doing daily exercise and eat healthy. John he likes his coffee couple times a day and he is not a smoker. Andrew visits his parents couple times a year and also helps them with some money. Julia, his wife, is a healthy woman. They have kids, Lisa and Max, who are healthy as well. Boya's best friend, Helena, is a great support for family, and she helps with cleaning and cooking, as well as occasionally helps Boya with shopping. As we can see on Milanovic family eco map, Ivan is strongly connected to community support workers, who help Ivan with daily routine and personal care. He also has good connection with his social worker, who help him to go through his depression and provide with more social resources. Ivan still refusing psychologist due to money issue. Ivan has tense relationship with a rehabilitation group as he thinks it's useless. Andrew, Ivan's and Boya's son family visit family couple times a year and help financially. Ivan has moderate attachment to his son's family. Maria is strongly attached to her brother Andrew and communicate with him often. Maria's son Mark has moderate attachment with psychologist and psychiatrist because Maria doesn't want him to take any medication. Maria's partner John doesn't consider himself alcoholic with behavior problem. and he doesn't do any effort to see family doctor and asking for help. Maria and John have good relationship with their work. Boy is strongly attached with her friend Helena, who helps family in the house and shopping.
Demonstrating manners to the family. It is very important that nurses demonstrate manners to families whom they are providing care. People in Canada came from diverse backgrounds. It is important for nurses working with diverse backgrounds must understand multiculturalism. Multiculturalism is understood in Canada to promote equality and tolerance for diversity, especially as it relates to linguistic, ethics, and religious diversity, as this may affect the way a nurse demonstrates etiquette. Milanovic family is a traditional extended family with Siberian roots. Therefore, nurses providing care to this family need to understand that culture differences can have an effect on the care provided. In providing care in this family, nurses can demonstrate good manners by being non-judgmental when family make healthcare choices. Providing cultural sensitivity care is an important component of patient-centered care. In this case scenario, Ivan is experiencing forgetfulness, and this is the early signs of dementia, and this may affect his trust towards healthcare providers. For this reason, it is important for nurses to let the family know who they are and what the rule is when working with them, especially to Ivan. Demonstrate positive manners to the family while building also a healthy nurse-client relationship. When introducing to the family, nurses should keep in mind the message that their body language is giving. Nurse should stand tall with your shoulder back and your chin up, avoiding slouching. Keep your hands out of your pocket and don't put your hands on your hips or cross them over your chest. Use a sincere smile to convey warmth and friendliness. Look at the eyes of the person you're talking with to show your interest. Using active listening skills also is another way of the nurse to demonstrate manners. When communicating with the family, it is important that nurses get an idea of how the medical issue is affecting each member. Like for Mark, who has PTSD, nurse should avoid interrupting family members when talking and also paraphrase what the family member is saying when possible, as this shows that the nurse are actively listening. For Milanovic family, we use 5 therapeutic questions. First, what do you think is the greatest challenge your family is facing right now? Second, how does this problem typically make you feel? Third, what are your goals you would like to accomplish as family? How can your family engage in daily activities that your family could do? Fourth, can you tell me what do you expect with the healthcare system in Canada? How is it different from the healthcare system back home in Serbia? And the last one, how has your financial situation affect the healthcare your family receive?
Hi, my name is Abiayua, also known as AB, and today I'm going to be talking about the 5 accommodations. I'm going to start with Ivan. Ivan and Borja did a great job by working hard before they fell ill to take care of their 2 kids, Andrew and Marija. Borja is an example of a good wife. Her husband's health was diminishing daily, but she never gave up on caring for him. Marija, who had skin cancer and little income, also assisted her parents with some payments. She's also a loving mother who takes care of her son Mark. Andrew and his wife Julia are wealthy and they do support Ivan and Borja financially. They also visit their parents twice a year. Borja's friend Elena, who is also a good and lovely friend, plays a huge role by helping Borja clean, cook, and even taking her for shopping.
Psychosocial considerations, depression, verbal abuse, emotional trauma, anxiety, stress, and social interactions. Ivan is more likely to develop depression due to his condition and illness. Mark, who is exposed to verbal abuse, emotional trauma, the whole entire family is suffering anxiety and stress. Social interaction applies to Boha and Ivan. Ivan for his condition, and Boha being overwhelmed with taking care of his husband. In community health nursing, the family will be considered as a client aside from individual clients in the family. Family Nursing Care Plan is identified as a guide or framework of nursing care designed to provide ways in solving health-related problems of the family as a whole. The nursing process is still implemented in making this type of care plan. It is also important to take in mind that family nursing care plans are unique since it is continuous in nature. A community health nurse must be able to understand that he or she must keep on updating the nursing care plan as the family is a dynamic unit of the community. The following are the process in making the family nursing care plan. First is the assessment phase. Second, identification of the problem. Third, formulation of goals and objectives. Fourth, plotting of nursing interventions. And fifth is evaluation of outcomes. Family assessment instruments. In this case presentation, we use 3 kinds of instruments. Genogram. This is a graphic representation of the family tree that displays detailed data on relationship among individuals. An eco-map. It is a diagram that shows the social and personal relationship of an individual with his or her environment. And the last is the family system theory. This helps nurses to understand family from physics and biology perspective, that organisms are complex, organized, and interactive systems.
Hello, my name is Alvi and I'm going to present the priorities for Milanovic family. Some of the identified priorities are the following. Stress management for the entire family, since all of them are experiencing different stressors in relation to responsibilities to family and work. Coping strategies for Mark because he's still affected by his father's deaths and currently undiagnosed with mental illness. Management on alcohol consumption for John since he's becoming aggressive and violent towards Mark and Maria. The continuous care and treatment needed by Ivan since he is entirely dependent on his family due to limited mobility and possible developing dementia. Additional home support work or the PSW to assist and help Boya as the primary caregiver of Ivan in doing activities of daily living since she's also suffering an occasional pain due to her arthritis. The following nursing interventions for Milanovic family are perform a thorough assessment. This is to gather subjective and objective information so that we will be able to discuss individualized issues and concerns for each member of the family. Family assessment had been critical in identifying how the family has been affected by the expected or unexpected life event. This perspectives provides an understanding of how the quality of health is intertwined with the health of its member. Next is identifying family strengths and support system. The Milanovic is an extended family, so they have a shared income. Maria is staying with her parents. This is economical since the family can cover up their expenses. Ivan and Boya also receive financial support from Andrew and Julia, which is very helpful since Ivan required a lot of care and treatment. So identifying the nature of family strength opens a new arena for nurses to develop effective healthcare strategies and opportunities to implement family-focused intervention to provide holistic care. Identifying community resources. Ivan requires a full-time caregiver to assist him in doing activities of daily living. This responsibility is too much for Boha since she's also experiencing chronic joint pain. The nurse can introduce them to speak to a Health Links coordinator or the local integration health network. These services are provided by the Government of Ontario to plan, coordinate, integrate, and allocate resources more efficiently to ensure better access to healthcare for families such as the Milanovic. In addition, Boya and Ivan can join a day program for seniors or some available leisure activities offered by the community to do things they are interested to do, as well as enable them to socialize. The nurse should also refer the family to a psychologist or a counselor to encourage them to speak about their emotions and experiences, as well as assist them in crisis situations and evaluate physical and mental conditions that might influence the overall health of the family.
Hi, this is Abia and today I'm going to be concluding on Group 9 presentation, Assist Crisis Situations and Evaluate Physical and Mental Condition of the Family. The role of the family nurse is to help families attain, maintain, and regain the highest level of family health possible. Thank you for listening to Group 9 presentation and have a wonderful week. Bye.